Welcome back, virtual book clubbers. We continue to read from Simple Abundance, and we are on the January 14th entry, which is entitled The Gratitude Journal. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos to order, confusion to clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. That was written by Melody Beattie. There are several tools that I'm going to suggest you use as you begin your inner exploration. While all of them will help you become happier and more content and will nurture your creativity, this first tool could change the quality of your life beyond belief. It's what I call a daily gratitude journal. I have a beautiful blank book, and each night before I go to bed, I write down at least 5 things that I can be grateful for about that day. Some days my list will be filled with amazing things. Most days, just simple joys. Mikey got lost in a fierce storm, but I found him shivering, wet but unharmed. I listened to Puccini while cleaning and remembered how much I love opera. Other days, the rough ones, I might think that I don't have 5 things to be grateful for. So I'll write down my basics. My health, my husband, my daughter, their health, my animals, my home, my friends, and the comfortable bed that I am about to get into. And the fact that this day is over. And that's okay. Real life isn't always going to be perfect or go our way, but the reoccurring acknowledgement of what is working in our lives can help us not only survive, but surmount our difficulties. The gratitude journal has to be the first step on this simple abundance path, or it's just not going to work for you. Simplicity, order, harmony, beauty, and joy, all the other principles that can transform your life will not blossom and flourish without gratitude. If you want to travel this journey with me, the gratitude journal is not an option. Why? Because you simply will not be the same person 2 months from now after consciously giving thanks each day for the abundance that exists in your life. And you will have set in motion an ancient spiritual law. The more you have and are grateful for, the more that will be given to you. I have told you that the simple abundance path is a transformative process. We're going to work on one principle for 2 months at a time, trying to weave that principle into the fabric of our daily life. Let's begin today with gratitude. Select the prettiest, most inviting blank book you can find for your gratitude journal. Make a pleasant outing for the selection. Note the fabric or design of the cover, the look and the feel of the paper. Do you prefer ruled, edge, or blank? Perhaps you can find one with a ribbon clasp. One of the most valuable lessons Simple Abundance has taught me is that in the most smallest of details, that the flavor of life is savored. As the months pass and you fill your journal with blessings, an inner shift in your reality will occur. Soon you will be delighted to discover how content and hopeful you are feeling. As you focus on the abundance rather than the lack in your life, you will be designing a wonderful new blueprint for the future. This sense of fulfillment is gratitude at work, transforming your dreams into reality. A French proverb reminds us that gratitude is the heart's memory. Begin this day to explore and integrate this beautiful life-affirming principle into your life, and make the miracle you have been seeking will unfold in wonder and amazement. I like that she's saying that, you need to write this down. Do I agree it has to be this really fancy notebook or journal? No, but I think her thought process is making this an enjoyable experience, really savoring the moment to do this. I feel that, yes, a lot of people do this mental checklist of things that they're grateful for, possibly at nighttime, either through prayer or meditation, but it's a mind-body connection that we're trying to make here. So by writing this down, we're actually creating this this neural pathway in our brain and really integrating it into our body, the things that we are grateful for. So really writing it down every day is just something that is going to hardwire it into our body, mind, and spirit. So it's a really great process. And again, like she said, there are going to be days where the day really sucked and you don't really feel like there's much you could be grateful for. But even if you get down to the basics of your health, your children's health, your partner's health, there are at least 5 things that you can be grateful for. So I really encourage you, as she said, this is not an option. If you're going to take this journey for the rest of this year, this is something that you cannot opt out of. It really needs to be a daily practice. And it doesn't have to be at the end of the day. It could be when you first wake up, however you would like to do that, however you want to integrate it in your day. But just as long as you are making it a conscious effort to create that gratitude journal every single day. All right, well, what did you get from today's reading? And have you already started this practice? Have you been doing something similar to this already in your life? I'd love to hear your comments, and I will see you again tomorrow.